I have some friends who went to BU back in the day, and when I tell them I live at Warren, they can't believe it. And I say, well, I have a kind of fondness for Warren and its funny architecture and the fact that I can wave at my neighbors. I get to enter the lives of these young people at a really crucial moment, and Faculty in Residence program makes that possible.
I never lived in a dorm until I became a faculty in resident. At this point, I'm 66 years old, but I feel 36, and I think the students keep me young.
Sometimes I miss not having a porch. That would be great. Or a garden, or a dog, or a fireplace. Those 4 things. So if you're not there for students, if you don't love being around students, you're not going to last long. You're not going to enjoy it. Faculty and residents have open hours every week for at least 3 hours.
There are 15 of us all around campus. Each one of us does something different.
We're from all different schools and divisions of the university. We teach at all different levels.
So each student really gets to see a faculty member outside the classroom, and that's really important.
Nice, feeling very... I've lived at Warren Towers for 3 years. I moved in a transition period of my life. My kids had grown up and were no longer in the house, and I had just come back from Europe. I had lived in Italy and then Germany. I have an appointment in the College of Arts and Sciences and also in the School of Theology, and I really enjoy working with freshmen. I always have, so this seemed like an especially good fit. I guess in the beginning I wasn't sure how many students would come to my open hours, what they would really want to do, what would actually be supportive. And I've probably gotten better at it.
I've already been through 2 packages of this, and it's only the very first week of February.
I always have chocolate chip cookies, that's a given. And then I usually have a theme that I pick depending on what else is going on, so it's fun.
Hi guys! Hi! You want to make Valentine's this week?
I'm the junior member of the Warren Towers Faculty and Residence team. Roy and Mark live in C Tower, and Cheryl and Bryan live in A Tower.
I like to sample the goods and make sure everything's up to quality standards. Cheryl and I have been living in Warren Towers. This is our 16th year. We love students. We love hanging out with students. We don't have any kids of our own. We don't have a lot of possessions. We gave those away a long time ago. When we first got there, we thought, well, how are we going to build relationships with these students? We would actually even go to the dining hall and maybe even try to sit with students. And that just, that's so non-organic. But once you have a place where people feel comfortable coming, then they'll come to you. Everybody wants to watch The Bachelor, which I think is a disgusting thing in pop culture, the objectification of women. But we're going to offer critical commentary throughout the evening.
It's easy, but I feel like I'm making the right decisions, and it's all about the end game. So
I teach religion and pop culture, and so staying in tune with pop culture means staying in tune with a younger generation, I think. I'm always struck by how real their lives are, and by that I mean they're facing a lot of issues.
They come to Warren and they have to start from scratch, and they know it. We get to know what it's like for them, being nervous and anxious and trying to figure out what it's like to be a college student.
But I think the more you can kind of just be that kind of stable presence in the dorm, that helps, it goes a long way.
I missed you guys.
It was weird not having you for class. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, you have to come visit my office. Come sit down. I am going on my 11th year as a faculty in resident at Student Village 2. This is really apartment living, helping students to transition to graduation, living independently, and I think it's great. I'm a clinical professor in occupational therapy at Sargent College, and one of the things that I really love to do is work on health and wellness with the Sargent Choice Test Kitchen.
She is a French major. I'm a French teacher.
And a French teacher. And so we purposely had a French recipe tonight.
Oh, you know, let me wash this out.
The recipes are typically ones that have not been in the dining hall, and we test them. And it's really exciting to see the students collaborating, because that's what it's all about.
Garlic.
It'll need 4 cups in each one because each of these is double.
Communication skills are important, being a good listener, and that just helps students just feel comfortable sharing what their lives are like, their aspirations, their values, and many friendships, long-term friendships are formed here.
So that's Jasper. He used to come here all the time too, but he's now in China.
I have 3 children, 4 grandchildren. I always had a very loud home, so this fits my personality beautifully.
Hi.
I want to be there for the students, I want to listen, I want to communicate, and I want to share stories. I want them to feel comfortable communicating with me, so that's the joy for me. The faculty and resident not only has 3 hours of open hours every week, but we do programming too.
In the case of Warren Towers, we do a big program together. Something like an election night party as we did in the fall, or karaoke night. It helps a wider group of people get to know us and who we are.
My favorite thing is finding out about how enthusiastic and warm and caring and funny our students are. How wonderful to be around that as a middle-aged woman. It's like so fantastic.
I think early in my teaching career, I just wanted to change people and wanted to teach them. But now I just genuinely love them, and I just think they shape my life. You get to watch them across 4 years. Then, for several of them, we become especially close, and we get to watch them as they go on through their lives, which is amazing.
I plan to live here until I retire, and I don't plan to retire anytime soon.